Hi, we're the Warriors dance team, and you're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
Back to the second part of our post-game press conference. We are joined by Earthquakes head coach Luchi Gonzalez. We'll start this time with questions in English from the gallery. First question, Michael Roberson.
Oh, Coach, I know this is quickly after a game, but do you see any reason why the scoring's not happening as much, and especially your two-star players, Evo and Christian, not scoring like they on the pace they were before?
I mean, Christian is a assist leader in the league, right? He'll be fine with his goals for this season, balanced with assists. J-Bo, I know he had that chance early where he couldn't get contact in the ball, and he'll score goals. He'll score goals. Preston has goals in him. It's continue to, allow them to be themselves. When we do moments with them, it's like we want to give them boundaries, but obviously defensively they have responsibilities and they need to work hard, be connected with us. But offensively, it's letting them come alive, do their thing. So, they've done it before, and we expect them to do it again. So, the players, as much as I want J-Bo to score, J-Bo wants to score just as bad, if not more. So, he's a great professional, and he wants to score every moment. It's tough too because we got a guy like Preston who can also score, and although he hasn't shown it consistently this year, he's got it in him. You got a guy like Buddha who's not even on our roster. That shows you how competitive we are in these positions. But yeah, we need them and others to score more, for sure. And we got to keep working to support them and build their confidence to do so.
Mark Yalovich, next question.
Luchi, I asked the same thing to Christian, where I said, if this team didn't have bad luck, you guys wouldn't have any luck at all. And it seems like these last two matches, that's crawled up on you guys, especially late in these matches. How frustrating is it to where you have all these chances, your team has all these chances to score, they don't, and then at the end they get this fluky, lucky bounce and they get the goal to win?
Yeah, look, we've moved past last game, although it's easier said than done, right? Because we had an amazing 70 minutes and then the turn of events, as you guys know. These are human beings, and we talked about moving on quickly, and it was good to have Bruno back with the group to compete. Kind of validates some of the mistakes that were made in terms of the officiating, but as long as we're learning and getting better, then I believe in the process. So the group, their training yesterday, their mentality in the locker today, and their warm-up, they were fired up for today. They wanted to get 3 points back. We want to get back to winning ways here in PayPal. The guys were really up for the game at Levi. Great environment against a rival, a California rival. And, Orlando's a very good team. They have a good away record. Oscar does a great job with these teams, and they're savvy in their defensive organization, and they punched us today in transition on a set piece. So the guys wanted this game bad, but it's hard. It was almost, you get a little hangover from the last game, but they played recently too, and they had 6-hour travel, so no excuses. We had the opportunity to take the points tonight, at the very least a point, if not 3. But it was a disappointing goal to give away there. Just, I think some innocence in terms of our not putting the ball immediately back in the box, maybe fouling early to kind of kill the play, and then making sure we got enough guys recovering behind the ball. So it's a pretty disappointing goal to give away. We know that, and we gotta do better. We gotta do better. If you expect to beat Orlando, home or away, they're a very good team. We've got to move on quickly. We got a great opportunity in the Open Cup with SAC. It's going to be a really challenging game. We've had a lot of games in a short amount of time. There obviously will be rotations, and I look forward to the guys getting opportunities on Tuesday.
Brian Giegerich.
This is going to be the third week with midweek games. And obviously you're not able to play everybody every time, but the team didn't seem to be looking like they were, lagging at all. They looked like they were just, fresh. I mean, how are you managing them right now?
Yeah, I don't think we were fresh. I don't think Orlando was fresh because they've had some consecutive games as well midweek. I thought we were kind of toe to toe with them in a good way. We did make changes to get some fresh legs in. We did the triple change, and then with Benji and Preston and Jack Skahan coming in, and we wanted to push the game. We're here at home. We want to get back to winning ways here, and so we put some freshness on the field. But I thought both teams kind of showed maybe some mental mistakes, both of them. There was kind of like these open giveaways in midfield that led to 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4, 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4, and then a little less control of the game than I would like personally for our team. But even in those moments, I thought we were not sharp. We were not at our best to connect the combination, to connect the through ball. Christian just gets that ball past the last defender. Preston Judd's free for one-on-one. Hernan gets that little pass behind the last defender. I think J-Bo's in. So it's like those little details. I think we were lacking quality. The energy, the guys rose up. I thought the energy was solid. It was good. But I think we lacked some quality, some collective quality. A little bit, some individual moments where I think when you are fatigued or it's not your top night, like it's harder to say maybe have your head up and read the game and see and pick out teammates. And I thought we could have had a little bit more, just a little more sequences of connection and combination to break their last line and create better chances to score.
I remember it, yeah.
Hi, Luchi. So you guys had a lot of chances today, and fortunately we didn't see any goals on our end. But it seems like with the new acquisition of Hernan and Pellegrino, the team and the forward department is starting to click together more. But what's missing and what's it going to take to get into the next level to where they kind of have better cohesion to get those goals?
I think it was the night. Like Hernan is going to be fantastic for this club and this league for many years to come. He's only going to adapt. He's young. He's going to only, for me, get better and better and more connected with his teammates with every moment. We have I think we've shown in the season we've got as many goals for as some of the top 3-4 teams in our conference and in the league. And so we'll continue to be dangerous. We didn't score. Disappointing we didn't score tonight, right? But we will score goals. We will score goals against anybody, anywhere. So we're confident in that because of the pieces we have and the creativity we have and Pellegrino. There's a drought with our center forwards, but we have the pieces to be scoring more goals, but we are scoring goals. So I'm confident in what we are doing there. We got to at least, defensively shut it down, get a shutout tonight. Reward Will for a great save on the header and get it done collectively. We almost did, but we lacked. We were naive on that transition on the set piece on our own corner, and we paid the price. And we got to find a way to do better. If we're not going to score a bunch of goals and win at home, then at the very least we got to pick up a point and get the shutout and do better defensively.
We have one more question in English from Alex Morgan online. Alex?
Hey, Luchi. Thanks for joining us. I two-part question here. The first part is that it didn't feel, you guys were creating chances. It didn't feel like you weren't in the game, but it felt like maybe one where there was a missing spark, where there was an opportunity to press harder and to claim the game more. So I guess I'm curious if you're looking back and feel like you could have been more aggressive in your strategy for this one. And then, I guess the second part is about the transition defense in the second half. It felt like players were stepping off the ball a little bit, and that allowed Orlando to get in behind. So I don't know if you see those two things as connected and just like general need for a kind of more aggressive game style tonight?
I think we had too many giveaways in the midfield, and as we were looking to attack their back line, and then those giveaways over time, especially in the second half, they lead to kind of this open game, which can favor anybody at any moment, and I think that didn't play in our favor, and I thought it played more in their favor. So I think we needed to have more control with the ball and connect extra passes, get closer to their goal, closer to the box, and really set up attacks. And then when we lose it, we'd have the energy in transition, get press after a loss. So I think some of the casual giveaways in that moment, second half, just created this cycle of like, oh shit, now we got to defend. Oh, we just won it. Oh, we gave it away. No, we got to defend. So I think that's something we've got to manage better. That would help us have more energy in the press after loss and more energy to build pressure in an organized block. Like I said, I don't think we were sharp. We were not sharp enough tonight to win the game. Was it enough from both teams to maybe get the draw potentially? I thought at the least we were going to get a draw, but it's a hard lesson when when you give up that goal late, and then in Orlando they're savvy and they have their street smarts, and we gave away that goal in transition defensively in the set piece, and that's a big disappointment because we got to at least add points somehow.
Hi, it's Sharks public address announcer Danny Miller for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Remember to give us a like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.